I had a student who used to get upset when the class in general would be, not quite reprimanded, but necessarily, talked to by the teacher in a certain way, when it was, even though he was not part of the issue. And so she would actually, when she was talking in the class, if he was not involved in any way, she would go like this while she was talking in the class. So that way he knew that he had done nothing wrong. So he would fixate on it, even though she might have really just been talking about, a handful. He would fixate on the fact that he might have been doing something wrong as well. So this told him he was not a part of it while she's talking to the class as a whole. And that worked really well. Have students pick the sign to use, so that way you guys are on the same page. They know exactly what it's going to be, whether it's an ear tug or the fingers.
And that goes back to the choice-making opportunities that we discussed before, giving them one or two choices and having some control over their environment.
And it's cool, too.
Yeah, it'll be really
it's like their little thing.
Yeah.
Practice with the student and explain when you notice they might need some refocus. You will show them the signs so they know they're not surprised and not like, what are you doing? Set up a cue with a student for when they would like to participate, volunteer, or when they will be called on to do so, or to speak or read in front of the class. Gestures, why they work. Cues are discrete, they're easy. Again, we've talked a lot about the silent prompting from behind. If you're verbally prompting, it's loud. Even if you're trying to be quiet, it can be intrusive. Gestures and cues are really easy. They're discrete. You can do it really quickly without other students noticing. That's one of the main things. You want to keep the classroom quieter, keep the classroom productive, not disrupt any of the other students, especially if you have children in close proximity, if you have many students in the class. Use classified cues for routines. For specific redirection, have students